TOMCAM TV. Cheers.
I've been irradiated.
You've been irradiated because the Fallout Season 2 trailer just kind of sneakily dropped and now it's just out there.
Feeling like a ghoul.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So many things have gone through in this trailer that I just wanted. I just had to. I just went down, I just paused it second by second, frame by frame, and I just went through and just deep dived and scraped this trailer out. So I kind of just want to talk to you about it, and I'm just super excited. I'm a huge Fallout fan, and with the direction that they're taking this show, I'm very excited.
That is a huge understatement. This guy is the biggest Fallout fan I know. You have been absolutely enveloped in the world of Fallout. Ever since I've known you, you've had some piece of decor on the wall that has to do with Fallout. You love the story. It's all you can talk about whenever it comes to talking about some of the best games. It's Fallout and BioShock, I think, for you. They're up there with Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
I am so happy that there's a really good adaptation to the screen of this video game that you were a huge fan of, because it makes me love it that much more, because I'm a big screen guy, visual language, I love television, I love movies.
Right.
So to see Fallout portrayed in that way, it pulls me in kind of like the video games did for you.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you to walk me through kind of the references we saw to New Vegas and what else was in the trailer that I probably missed.
So the trailer that was leaked, it wasn't even released by Amazon. It was just kind of like a leak from some sort of celebration that they had. And then it kind of just stuck around. I guess Amazon just stopped caring. They just was like, yep, it's out there now. So it starts with Walton Goggins' character before he turns into the ghoul, Cooper Howard.
Yes.
And he's a spokesperson for
everything.
Everything Vault Tech.
Okay,
everything Vault Tech
sense.
is associated with.
When I saw him doing ads, I was like, is his agent just commercials only? What's going on here? Why is it only brands? But I guess it makes sense it's all Vault Tech, since they were in the vault towards the end of it.
Yeah. I think all the stuff that we saw with him walking through, talking to what it looks like his agent, I think all that stuff is pre-nuke. So that's when that scene where he rides off with his daughter and everything. Mm-hmm. But his agent basically says that Vault Tech owns the world through when they're walking and stuff. So as they're walking, you can see in the background on the right, really just for a short second, you can see the Lucky 38 glowing sign that they have for probably more advertising or whatever. Or he does an advert for that later on in this trailer, and it's really creepy the way he words it, that there's security there to watch your children to make sure that they don't escape or something along those lines, and while you, the parent, can go out and gamble and have fun and all that kind of stuff. So it's very ominous and enforces all the security that they have in New Vegas. He does a Nuka-Cola promo. They do they have the catchphrase, the Zap That Thirst. And that shot that he has
when
where
he takes a drink.
In the game, I guess it's supposed to be 120% sugar or something, so it's just really, it's like Pepsi almost, where it's just really sweet. So when we follow him to his dressing vault, and the door is the vault door is opening behind him, and for just a brief second you can see the number on the vault, and it's vault number 4. And I'm not sure if that has any significance. I don't know if that popped up in season 1 or not. but they're walking through a vault the whole time they're walking and talking and stuff.
Yeah.
And so it looks like they either built a set, like a sound stage or whatever, to mimic a vault, or this is actually in a vault. And this is owned by Vault Tech, and it's just like a production vault, and they use it for media and all that kind of stuff. And I can totally see that aspect of it, because they have, Vault Tech vaults are used as experiments, not as, most of them are used as experiments.
Do you think that he's filming advertisements that'll be used in the vaults for those experiments? Say there's a vault that doesn't have water. They only have Nuka-Cola to drink.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it could be some sort of propaganda that they just shove in there, because they control all the shit that you would watch and, all the access to, any sort of entertainment
is
or
it
food
like
or
that
anything.
in the lore? Or?
I mean, with the Fallout lore, you can really explore anything with the vaults. Like, the vaults are an experiment. That they did a good job of showing
Right.
in the first season, that war room with everybody in there, and they're talking about what they want to do with the vaults. And Vault-Tech's like, well, I mean, we like all your ideas. You can do all of them. You guys can oversee your own vaults. You just got to invest in them. You got to invest in us. So all these companies, all these people, there's no question on what people can do. I mean, one vault, you have people, it's a vault entirely made of scientists. Every single person in that vault is a scientist. And that vault in itself is an experiment by somebody else, because what happens when there's a bunch of scientists that get together and they just want to create and they want to do a bunch of shit, and there's nobody in charge of telling them no, they can't do that or anything. They're all like lead scientists. I'm pretty sure that vault, they all turn into like lizard people or something. Like, they all get fucked up.
If you had a vault, what would your experiment be? Ethics aside.
Ethics aside, a vault with your own experiment. That's an interesting question, because there's so many different aspects of the mental psychology that you can do with a vault. What do you limit people's resources? You limit access to the sun. Think about how you feel when it's wintertime and you don't see the sun as often. The sun goes down at 5 o'clock, and it's like that all the time. You don't see the sun ever again. You see, like in the show, they have like walls, like digital screens that like simulate as a sun. That was a cool addition. I like that. I didn't see that in any Fallout game, but I like the little addition that they did with that, and like the crops and stuff. I thought that was cool.
They have to have that.
So it's going to be interesting in season 2 when we figure out what ending the writers decided to make canon from New Vegas. Because I believe there's like four or five, maybe I think it's just 4. I think there's 4 different endings to New Vegas. So we're going to figure out which one they wanted to go with. I'm very curious to see where it happens. In the trailer, we see that them walking towards New Vegas, the New Vegas Strip. They're about 50 miles from it. And you can see the Lucky 38 Casino, they're essentially their Space Needle. I think fans of Fallout New Vegas are going to be very, very happy about this upcoming season. The guy who plays Maximus, one of the lead 3, he was in an interview and he said that he thinks that the season or the show could go on to season 5.
Oh wow!
Or season 6. So
that
could be very interesting to see.
I can see it. The Wasteland's big.
The Wasteland's big. There's a lot of lore to explore. As a Fallout fan, I was in love with season 1, and I think it was a love letter to fans. Cool. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but what happens in New Vegas, I guess we'll find out. It comes out in December. Season 2 comes out in December. So
quick turnaround.
Very quick turnaround. That's how a show should be done.
It's really cool.
Take note, House of the Dragon.
Ooh. Shots fired.
That's pretty much all I found in the trailer. And I'm
Walton Goggins, just amazing.
Yeah, Walton Goggins is great in everything he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they do. More Brotherhood of Steel stuff. Hopefully they introduce the Enclave. Hopefully we see some super mutants. I want to see a full-fledged Deathclaw attack. You know, there's a lot of shit that we can see. I could just, I'd be happy just to see a mole rat. Just one of those oversized fucking mole rats. That'd be really fun. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What do you guys think? Are you looking forward to Fallout Season 2? What are you looking forward to most? Are you looking forward to a Deathclaw attack? Are you looking forward to some Raiders?
What's looking forward to mole rats digging through the walls of the vaults?
Let's go. What are you looking forward to?
That? I don't know.
I think they can.
We'll find out on Season 2 of Fallout coming to Amazon Prime soon.
Yeah.
Cool.
So stay tuned. We'll be talking about more when we see more.
Thanks for your breakdown, friend.
Thanks for listening.
Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. This is TOMCAM TV.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And have a great night, great day, whatever you're doing. Have fun doing it.
Yeah.